Okay, that's really very annoying. I just made a like 7-minute video and it this is Remy. He's cute. And it spazzed out and my video's gone. So anyways, hello. And I'll try to do this again. It's May 9th. It's Monday. And I feel like it's been a productive day for me. I've gone back to my day 1 of trying to go back to like my regular schedule I had before. I have like a 5-minute journal time in the morning with like prompts that is really helpful and like intentional. Then I have a 25-minute reading of the Bible. And then that's just a very special time for me, even though like I read a portion in Leviticus that was about like what animals you can and can't eat, and when a woman after she gives birth, how many days she has to wait until she's clean, and infectious skin diseases. And so that's what I read about. It was not very entertaining, but there's something still about me being in the Word that helps me remember like that God is so intentional and loves me so much, and it just really I feel very connected to Him, I think, whenever I read, even if it's something silly like infectious diseases. And then after that I read I had like 25 minutes of educational reading, and that was a book called Essentialism, and that's also a really good book for my mind right now. And so I think and then I made like a new product for my Homeland Made business, at least the prototype for it. I'm gonna, I think, maybe try to create another one, and we'll see how it comes out, because I'm supposed to get a new product out by tomorrow. And I was supposed to get a new product out 10 days ago as well, so I'm going to try to do some of that work in town today. But I'm feeling good. I think I slept well. I'm so thankful that Steven made it to Tokyo, and then he stayed the night in the airport in a nice place. He like got a room for one night. It was only like $50, but it was like just what he needed to be able to like get a good night's sleep. And then he took a flight to Okinawa, and miraculously he doesn't have to do any like extra quarantining, which is really wonderful, because I was praying a lot for this to be a smooth transition over there for him, for there not to be extra complications or extra hoops or hurdles that he'd have to hop over. And I'm just so thankful that it went smoothly. All of the travel went really smoothly, and I'm so thankful for that. He's getting a good night's sleep right now, and then he's gonna wake up in the morning, and he's gonna try to give me a call, and we'll be able to hopefully talk, and I'll be able to hear his voice for the first time since he left, and I'm really excited about that. Let's see. That is it with him, I think. I went grocery shopping yesterday, and I got teary-eyed at the end of it, because Steven and I, like, it's funny because, like, when I think of my dad never goes grocery shopping. It's like only my mom, and she does it by herself. But Steven is like the complete opposite, and he's used to doing grocery shopping like all the time, and he's not really a big planner of grocery shopping. He sees it as an opportunity for him kind of to get away and take a deep breath and kind of have a moment of space. So he goes grocery shopping a lot, and a lot of the times I'm with him. And so, and he's been so supportive, and he's paid for my groceries like plenty of times, and it's just been so sweet and so thoughtful. And so I really missed him yesterday when I was going grocery shopping. And so then I'm all set. Oh, I'm at the place I'll be staying for the next 5 days. It's about 20 minutes outside of Burgaw, North Carolina, and then I'm gonna head into town this afternoon to get some coffee and just treat myself. Like, I got dressed. I changed my clothing today. I'm wearing my My Heart Belongs to a Marine shirt today. And that's one of my intentionalities of today, and trying to make myself happier by getting dressed. I want to have a nice cup of soup for dinner tonight. I'm going to treat myself to a nice coffee, get some work done inside of town before I head back here, get some podcast work done, do a recording for the podcast in town. So that'll be a nice little like change up of the scene. Yesterday when we got here, Foxy got into a fight with the dog that's here, and I felt really bad. Thankfully the dog was bigger, and actually ended up pinning Foxy down, which thankfully she's okay, but at the same time she was totally egging on this dog. She was bullying this dog, and I guess disappointed that that's even happening. And she's just been mean to Martini. She made Martini bleed. I might have said that, and she was fine, but it's just like, what is her deal? Why is she being such a bully and so mean? And I need to do some like dog whisperer research again, I think, to try to work with her. It's been a bit stressful. I feel bad for the other dogs. They don't really feel welcome here. I've been listening to the podcast, like I had mentioned. It's called the Life Giver podcast with Corey Weathers, and there is a season and a certain group of episodes where she recorded in 2021. It's season 6, and I'm on episode 10 now, where she talks about her husband is in the Army. He's a chaplain, and he goes on a deployment, and they're kind of talking through once a month what they're going through, what they're talking about, and so there's like the first 2 are about like the tension before he leaves, then there's 2 episodes about ripping the band-aid, and then there's 2 episodes about like parenting, and now it's talking about intimacy. And it's been really, really good for me to listen to, because I don't have anybody. I mean, I have people to talk to, but it feels very hard for me to talk to people about like, these are the things I'm going through, and most of the other people I know have already been through this, and I feel like kind of like a weirdo that I'm feeling this stuff. So it's nice to listen to something and I'm not having to interact with it, but just knowing I'm okay, and it's okay to have these feelings. So that podcast has been really good for me, but I'm also not wanting like empty space. I'm not really liking thinking right now, so I'm trying to fill myself and my time up, so that I'm not having a lot of empty space in my mind, I think, which is normal. I think that's normal for what I'm going through. I did notice something that was strange yesterday, is that I specifically left his home because I didn't want to be around his things and be thinking about him and and just make it harder for me. And now that I'm gone, that's what I want to do. I want to go back because I feel like I can be closer to him. There's something about me having a connection with him when I'm with his stuff, with his things, with his home, with his doing things that have to do with him. And so that's kind of funny that like that's switched. I do have a desire to read again, which I had read The Essentialism this morning, and I like the last couple days and even before he left, I had tried to read, but I would just look at it and my mind would just be like, nope, no, don't read. Your brain can't take this right now. And so I'm happy to see that my desire to read is back and to concentrate on that. I haven't taken the kayak down from the Forerunner yet. That is going to be a task in itself, but I would like to do it. The only thing I'm nervous about is like it's a long walk down to the river, so I can get it off, that's easy, but the walk down there might be a hassle. So I might try to take the car down closer to the river to try to get in there. And then I have my drone, so I'm all set. It's just the actual action of doing it. Probably not going to do it today because I'm going to go into town for like maybe like 4 or 5 hours, and then I'm going to try to time it that I'm in town with good service when Steven calls, so I can have a better talk with him. Let's see. I've been really loving my ring. I really love just sitting and looking at it and admiring it and just loving that it's just so unique and special, and it's lovely. I love taking a look at it. The people that I've talked to in the last day, I talked to the people at Starbucks when I went to do work yesterday. I talked to people at Riley's when I got the battery. I talked to the checkout person at Walmart. And then I talked to Matt and Lauren, other people who are out the house here. So that's the people that I've talked to as of yesterday. Today I haven't talked to anybody. And I think that's about it. Today I want to just be intentional with getting some things done and think about my goals for the week and try to just take a little step further. A little bit step further every day. I think that's it. Thanks for watching.